again.
Lovely day.
Cruising every day, every working day today. Every working weekday this week, sorry.
But this has been, it's a bit cooler today. I wish it was more like this yesterday when we were with Mum and Dad. Mum, it affected Mum a lot. She was really, it was the heat. Really. The trouble is, because we had the oven on to make Dad his pie, he likes his pie, loved his pie. They loved it, really enjoyed it, but it made the boat very, very hot. So we had to get going quick so she could get a bit of breeze, didn't she, John?
Yeah,
But she was all right. But they had a lovely time, fantastic time, didn't they? We had a great time too. It was lovely.
Just moored there for the night. That was the first ever spot we ever moored on.
Nice spot. I remember it because I walked over to the shop. Morrison's. Actually, I don't know the Morrison's then. It's Morrison's Daily now. Got some milk. I remember it. But no, it was a nice day, wasn't it, John?
Yeah, we're cruising onto the Thames today. Obviously, we're booked Teddington for tomorrow at 8 AM. Get onto the Grand Union at Brentford. Then we're cruising all the way up to Harefield Marina, which is about 19 miles from Teddington and 15 locks. Yeah, I know.
I've just found that out.
And then we have a long weekend off, I think.
Nice, yeah, we need a bit of well, I've had a good break.
Yeah.
Monday and Tuesday, I didn't. I was with Mum and Dad. I was with Mum and Dad Monday and Tuesday.
Dad's gone to work now.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're going to cruise down to the Thames lock, the last lock of the River Wey. It's going to take about 4 hours, and it's about 10 o'clock now, so it'll be about 2 o'clock when we get there. So we want to get onto the Thames a bit later, so it's quieter. It's so busy in the day, so in the evening we want to get on there. And the Thames lock onto the River Thames shuts at 6 o'clock, so we'll probably do it about 5. Get on the Thames about 5 o'clock, and then head down to Teddington. It's only 2 locks, 14 miles. Oh no, not 14 miles.
They call that Brentford lock, Thames lock, when you're booking it. When you're booking Brentford, they call it Thames.
It's just the location of it.
Oh, okay.
Brentford. A lot of locks that go onto the Thames are just called Thames lock. Anyway, let's get down to. I've got sunburn on my neck even though I creamed.
Yeah, I got a sunburn. That's why I got this top on today. Got a sunburn on my back. I did try and put cream on.
Oh yeah, the cream didn't even work. Okay, let's go.
So this is the map of the UK Canal Network. Everything in red is what we cruised before. Now we're here down on the most southern navigation, the River Wey of course, at Send. Today we've got a long cruise to do to get off of the River Wey and back onto the River Thames. Firstly, we're heading down to Byfleet. We'll make our way down the River Wey to Weybridge, where we're more up for a few hours while we have lunch and just let the busyness of the Thames calm down a bit. And we head off about 5 o'clock in the evening, so it should be a bit quieter on the Thames then. We then make our way down the Thames through 2 locks and to Teddington Lock, where we're more up for the night, ready for the passage over the tidal Thames tomorrow to Brentford. Now that will be a 20-mile cruise and 8 locks. Okay, let's go and do it then. Wow, that boat is very well hidden, isn't it? Natural camouflage. Some of you may be wondering how that boat ended up there in the middle of the field. It was likely during the winter's floods, where the fields actually flood around here. It was probably taken off its mooring and dragged over there into the field, where the water eventually went away. Brilliant timing. We showed up to this lock just as the boat was coming up, but the lock was on our side, so they operated the lock for us, which was really great.
Get a photograph around the corner, can't I? Nice one.
poet.
Bye bye Perford Marina, where the journey on Narrowboat Olive began 3.5 years ago. Wow, that time flew quick.
Same form online.
And bye bye Basingstoke Canal, and of course, licorice. I'm editing this video on the 12th of August and we still don't have licorice back, so sadly I cannot give you an optimistic update from the future, but yeah, we had a trap down for weeks and yeah, there was just no sign of her. But at this point, of course, we couldn't go back on and we couldn't wait around. A lot of you probably say, oh yeah, why don't you just wait around and go back on the Basingstoke? Well, we couldn't because we had no idea when the lock was going to reopen, and I'm not sure if it is now, but I think it might have, but it is restricted. I think it opened about 6 weeks later, but we could only stay on the River Wey for 21 days total. We're at Thames Lock now. We're going to wait here for a few hours while things calm down on the Thames and gets a bit cooler, and we'll have dinner and then set off again.
Made it to Thames Lock on the River Wey. Yeah, we've been here for about how many hours?
1 o'clock we got here.
Yeah,
It's 5
yeah,
o'clock
1
now.
o'clock. Yeah, it's 5 o'clock. Like I said, we want to go on Thames later because that was the hottest part of the day, and it's gonna be a lot quieter on the Thames now.
Yeah. Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Mm.
It's very confusing because this is called Thames Lock and Brentford is called Thames Lock.
It's just all locks that go onto the Thames.
And I've just gone to see the lady about going through the lock, and she said they have people ringing there to ask when the tide time is. To get confused because it's both called the Thames Lock.
Okay. Yeah, we're going down to Teddington in a minute. It's about 10 miles or something, only 2 locks. And then we're going to moor up there and we're going to get up bright and early and do the tidal Thames again.
Yeah.
Which is quite worrying because we overheated and it was on a spring tide last time, but
I
shouldn't be as
don't
bad.
think we have to push it that hard, do we?
No. Shouldn't be that bad, should it?
But it shouldn't be that bad. It's on green, all the rivers and things now, isn't it? So.
Doesn't matter with tidal rivers.
Oh no, I suppose it doesn't matter now.
But yeah, then we'll be on the Grand Union and then
Yeah.
we'll do 15 locks on there, I think. Just to get up to Harefield Marina outside the ULEZ zone for when Dad comes back Monday, because we'll be most certainly taking Saturday and Sunday off.
Definitely. So yeah, we'll definitely be taking that off. We're exhausted now before we even start, aren't we, Josh?
We was falling asleep, weren't we?
Yesterday was, it was a lovely day with Mum and Dad, but it was tiring really. I had to do a lot of driving, didn't I, Josh?
Yeah.
Pick them up and then drop them off, and yeah, but it was well worth it.
Yeah, so, and then we'll be back on CR2 waters and making our way up the Grand Union. Okay, so let's go do it, shall we? Back onto the Thames.
We're back on the mad and mighty River Thames now, heading downstream towards London. Straight away we met a boat and we almost got grounded on this massive sandbank here, which we did actually get grounded before, me and Dad.
Swans!
There's a huge cutting through here, and you can either take the cutting or you can take the old contour sections. We thought we'd take the old contour section for a change.
mast?
God, yeah.
It's been there for a long time. It's got plants growing in it. What have we got there?
What have I got? Like, check it out.
Oh.
I think there must have been a boat that went just down before us. I think I saw someone's head going down onto a boat, and they didn't shut the gate, which was nice. But it would have been a problem, but you have to walk about half a bloody mile to the next panel just so you can operate that gate.
Oh yeah, all the pedal boarders are up there, canoes and things. Right inside, look.
There's a Goose Island there. They're safe on there, aren't they? No predators can get on.
There are some truly crazy houseboats down here. They are really quite a sight to see.
Is this the next lock to the right?
Yeah.
Look at the cluster of arms now, all of them.
Well, this is Molesey Lock. and it is 268 feet and 4 inches long. I mean, that's 200 feet extra than we actually need. It makes Olive look absolutely minuscule. Can you imagine how many boats you'd fit in there if it was full? Christ. This is the magnificent Hampton Court Palace here, which began building all the way back in 1514 by Thomas Wolsey, the chief minister of Henry VIII. It was eventually given to Henry VIII and it became one of his most favourite places to live. It was extended in the 1690s by William III. A lot of this work destroyed the old Tudor building, while some of it still survives to this day, so there's a bit of a mixture of architecture. And the last monarch to reside in the palace was actually George II. There's actually mooring here as well, and I don't know if it's free, I can't remember, but it's pretty much full up, and there is actually one spot here for us, but not really our cup of tea, to be honest.
Stay down this outside of
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
in that bit, I think.
That's what I would do. He stole our name.
See ya.
We were nearing Teddington Lock now, but the Thames had one last thing to throw at us, and that was in the form of sailboats. It's a bit windy today, so the sail club was out, and they were all over the place. I think they marked a little channel for boats to go down, but sailboats actually do have priority over motorboats. But it's best to actually keep out their way, which is what we did, and we went as slow as we could, and thankfully I don't think we pissed anyone off, but yeah, they were flying all over the place, and it did get a bit sketchy at some points and a bit worrying, but luckily they do know what they're doing.
Oh, fucking hell, it's more. I can see something bobbing about. It's like something falling in.
Can't really tell on camera, but we couldn't really see at this point with the sun blasting right in our eyes. And yeah, but we were just at Teddington Lock now, but we had a few more sailboats to get past, and then we'd be home free. Which thankfully we did manage to do without hitting anyone, which was great. And we made it to Teddington Lock, and there's a few spots here. Annoyingly, there were some people sat right where we were moored. But yeah, that's it, guys. Hope you all enjoyed. Like, subscribe, and stay tuned for next time when we do the tidal Thames to Brentford. Okay, see you then.
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba.